For us, 1st of Feb is when we switch on to this new era in glass production. For a new age for express toughening too, that'll take us far ahead of our position and give our customers that edge. And that's really what this is about, that we can sell this advantage, service advantage, the speed advantage to our customers, because they can tell their customers, you don't have to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You're really stuck. I can get you some glass in 6 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours. Don't worry. We can be that reassuring supplier and make our customers that reassuring suppliers to give them the edge and the advantage. And obviously, this is where you come in. Give them a system that can actually speed our production up and help us organise our batch input. The reality is it doesn't take up that much more space because two polishers have to have a gap in between them anyway. You can walk next to the cage, reassured that you're safe. You don't need to have that big distance between the machines either side where people are operating and lifting glass around, where nobody can move in that area. Well, that glass has been moved into place, or even when it's on the polisher from the point of view of just in case the glass has a weakness. This way, as you said, the operator is protected, but anybody who happens to be passing through is protected as well. And we know in the modern age, people don't have the space, the luxury to have completely cut off machines where there's nobody going to pass by during the day or during production. The reality is that's going to happen. So this is a far safer way. Before Bovone, we had 2 other makes. I won't mention them out of courtesy, but they could not live with any sort of volume production. It's only when we got the Bovone, the 10 first, and then we followed that. We're so pleased with that in comparison we ever had before. I think it's the fact that sold me on the polish was the fact that it's the heavier frame, cast iron built originally for beveling, and also the fact that the huge quantities of water that are used in the Bovone in comparison to its competitors. You can actually adapt and further improve it if you've got the right people on site, and we've got those people. We've got 3 very good engineers. Peter Sawyer being the lead engineer, he's 40 years basically in the glass trade. As a company, we're going with yourself and your guys, Peter, give great service. They reflect that as well. So it's the attitude in the glass machinery company that we like. And with Bovone, we visited Bovone and we were shown the machines in operation in Kamal in Turin. So we got to see how the robots, the history of the robots and the capabilities. And so we understand this system even before we started installing it. I think we feel we know it. Bovone are reasonable with peripherals. They're not overly expensive, and a small bit of a brush doesn't cost £300. It costs something far more reasonable than that, unlike what we find with some other manufacturers where everything starts at £300 upwards. I find as well with our customers, they're excited by this project. And that's what's really great for us, is that people who maybe in the volume side of our business, not in the glass processing, are suddenly thinking about maybe if that service is available, I should be taking advantage of that, and I should be involved in pushing ahead and selling processed glass, because they have a very good relationship with us already. When they come and see the polishers, which, like I said, they're lining up to come and see, and have a nice lunch as well at the same time, and see our polishers, spend a day here, and again gives them a chance to see how things have changed at Express Toughening over the last few years and how we're going forward, how it can benefit them most specifically. I think that's the great thing. This will flow down through the chain that's involved with Express Toughening.